Welcome to Road to the Kentucky Derby, presented by Woodford Reserve, and Mendelssohn is a horse that we really needed to dig deep into. This is a horse that has kind of turned the Kentucky Derby field on its ear with the performance in the UAE Derby. Trained by Aidan O'Brien, who last year won 28 Group or Grade 1 races, breaking Bobby Frankel's all-time record. But James, he's winless in the Kentucky Derby from a handful of starts. Master of Hounds, probably his best horse that he's sent here. But Mendelssohn, for lack of a better word, is an animal.
Yeah, an absolute animal, and unlike his previous Kentucky Derby starters who only had one prep for the Kentucky Derby, he's had two, Mendelssohn, and he improved significantly upon his first race on Poly Track. And what I really love about Mendelssohn is his high cruising speed. He's going to put himself into the race from the start, and what we saw in the UAE Derby was like an extra gear. The way he accelerated into the stretch, he turned a 7 or 8 length lead into an 18.5 length lead at the wire, a mile and 3/16 distance, no problem. And I really think he's going to take another step forward for Aidan O'Brien.
He costs $3 million. He's a half-to beholder, earned over $6 million in her illustrious career, won the Grade 1 Pacific Classic over the boys going 1.25 miles. Also a half-to Into Mischief, who's one of the best sires going right now. He's supposed to be good, Ed.
And he is. There are questions, though. Dubai is always a sticking point for me. Don't usually love horses making that ship. And you mentioned the breeding. Now, Beholder went 1.25 miles, and she's by Henny Hughes. And even though Mendelssohn has the aforementioned, which justifies Stormcat curse, the line's winless in the Derby, you do have some hope that is, half sibling one with Henny Hughes going 1.25 miles. So, to me, of the top 3 choices, Justify, Mendelssohn, and Magnum Moon, I definitely like Mendelssohn best, and James has mentioned before, and I agree with him. I think Mendelssohn's going to be the second choice, but I definitely prefer him to the other two.
Let's get into that more, James. Why you think he's going to be the second choice, and you too, Ed. This is a horse who won in Dubai, but everybody won on the lead in Dubai. Only Mind Your Biscuits didn't, I think, win wire to wire during the course of the carnival.
No one won by 19, though.
Yeah, very true. Dirt in the face, that's another thing. And he's not going to get here until just a handful of days before the Kentucky Derby. Why is he going to get so much action in the win pool?
Well, he's owned by Coolmore, and one of the partners in Coolmore is Michael Tabor, a renowned bettor, bookmaker, and they like to bet. And I do think that they are going to throw down on him. Once he won that UAE Derby, he was a solid favorite in the European pools. If they're betting him overseas, they're taking like 2-to-1 odds on Mendelssohn. They're looking at maybe 5-to-1 in the Kentucky Derby, and I think they're coming to make a big coup on it. I think they have the horse, and he certainly was sensational last time.
At 5-to-1 in the Kentucky Derby, Ed, for you, is he playable?
He's definitely playable in the exotics. I just think the other two are going to be so overbet, and I prefer Mendelssohn. Now, there is a story about Coolmore that after Thunder Gulch won, they were basically swimming in the cash at their hotel room. They bet to win. I'll bet exactas, the Oaks Derby double, superfecta, plenty of other ways to make my opinion on Mendelssohn count, but he's definitely the one I want most of the favorites.